Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and in this video, we are going to use our corn dog maker to make a pretty close facsimile of chiles rellenos. I absolutely love chiles rellenos. A roasted poblano pepper stuffed with Mexican melting cheese and then dipped in an egg batter and fried. Love it. What we're going to be making with the corn dogger, though, is a little bit different. We're still going to be using roasted poblano peppers, and we're going to use Chihuahua cheese, a Mexican melting cheese. Sometimes also the label may say queso quesadilla, but we're going to have to change up the batter just a little bit so that it works properly in the corn dog maker. For starters though, we're going to roast some poblano peppers. If you're not overly concerned with being kind of authentic in this recipe, instead of using the roasted poblano peppers, you can just use a can of mild green chilies. And instead of the ooey gooey melting cheese sticks we're going to create, you can just use some mozzarella cheese sticks. But if you want to be authentic, here's how we do it. When it comes to roasting peppers like poblanos, I usually prefer to do them over a gas burner, like the side burner on my grill. It just goes a lot more quickly. However, it is about 11 degrees right now outside here in Wisconsin, so that's why we're doing it under the toaster oven broiler. When the peppers are done roasting, I then throw them into a paper bag where they can steam as they cool, and that makes the skin come off a lot easier. For our cheese sticks, we'll start out with 1/4 cup of water. To this, we'll add 1 teaspoon of sodium citrate. Turn the heat to low and stir until the sodium citrate is dissolved. Then we'll bring our heat up to a simmer. Then we'll add our queso, 1 handful at a time. Stirring until it melts. Once our sauce is nice and smooth, we're going to transfer it to our cylindrical ice cube trays that we've had on a cookie sheet in the oven at 225 degrees. Like when we did our other slices, start at one end, work your way to the other. We're probably only going to get 1 tray out of this. And if the cheese sets up on you too fast, kind of like it did for me here, you can pop this back in the oven until it all flattens out. Five minutes in the oven at 225, and you can see how our cheese is spread out pretty nicely for us. Now we'll just put on the lid and make some cheese sticks. Now we got a little bit more than 1 full tray here, I can tell as it's leaking out the side. But that's okay, we can trim off the edges, eat them, melt them, whatever. Right now, this is going into the walk-in cooler, or as we in Wisconsin call it, the garage. You can also use your fridge. So as you can see, after our little bit of time in the paper bag, skin peels right off of these things. For our filling, we'll take 3 of our cheese sticks from before and cut them each in half the long way. Then we'll wrap each of those at least halfway. If you can get a nice piece of poblano that goes all the way around, that's great, but at least make sure we get it halfway wrapped in poblano. And we'll set these aside while we make our batter. Now, the traditional batter for chiles rellenos involves taking eggs and separating them and whipping up the whites till they're all frothy and then folding back in the yolks. And that's probably, first off, more work than we want to take on, but it's also not a batter that's thick enough that would hold up well in the corn dog maker. So we're going to make a batter that is still pretty light, but it's thick enough that it will cling to the top of our ingredients and puff up nicely in the corn dog maker. As is the case with all of my batter-based recipes, we're going to start by blending our mozzarella and dry ingredients together. So we have 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella, 6 tablespoons of Birch Bender's Keto, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 3-finger pinch of salt. Then process until it's the consistency of breadcrumbs. Then we'll add 2 large eggs and 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Process until you have a smooth batter. Transfer to a piping bag or a sandwich bag inside a cup, which we'll then cut the corner off of for our makeshift piping bag. Squeeze out as much air as you can and seal. Then we'll snip off a corner and set this aside until our corn dog maker is preheated. And we'll pipe our batter into each cavity, filling it between halfway and 2/3 full. Then press your poblano and cheese down so that the batter just comes up the edge. Then we'll pipe another bead of batter on top. I kind of overfilled a little bit. Hopefully that won't make too big of a mess. It's been just over 4 minutes. They're done steaming. And yeah, I overfilled a little bit, but this isn't going to be bad. In fact, sometimes overfilling lets you pull out 3 at once. Now we'll let these cool for probably 3 or 4 minutes. We've got some of our guacamole whipping siphon mousse foam here. Look at this. Look at this, cheesy, gooey. I just love the taste of poblano peppers, and this cheese is so gooey. And the batter itself is light enough and thin enough that it leaves the poblano and cheese to be the star of the show. Sure, it's not 100% authentic Mexican, but it's still pretty darn good keto food. So if you enjoyed this video, click that like button, click the subscribe button, and if you want to be notified whenever I release a new video, click the bell next to it. Thanks for watching.